They coming, they coming, they coming. Hit the button, hit the button. Young world. So Trizzy and Busy face off in a debate. And what should this be telling you? The person watching this situation happening in front of your face. Everybody has different outlooks and different stuff to contribute to the conversation. But what did you really just learn? What I learned, which I already knew, but what I definitely know now, if I didn't know before, for goddamn sure now, is you need to be ready for chaos. That's what you need to be worried about. Don't worry about Joe Biden. Don't worry about Donald Trump. Just worry about being prepared for chaos. Prepare for food shortage. Prepare for chaos. Prepare for violence. Prepare for unrest. Prepare for not having the American establishment to be there to protect you or to call on for a period of time. How long? Who knows how long? But if you don't know by now about Trizzy, aka Donald Trump, what you should have been realized, if not definitely by now, is that this is not about a person. Trump has conjured up a spirit. The way I started to recognize this is that on Facebook, the people I'm friends with on Facebook, I grew up around white folks just as well as everybody else. So I have a lot of white friends that I know from school and stuff like that. Not that we hang out or like with anybody, not just my white friends. I don't hang with anybody at this point in time. But I'm friends with people on Facebook. So a lot of white folks that I knew from back in the day, I seen many of them slowly but surely convert over to Trump supporters, and a lot of black people I know, minorities. Every single day, I'm seeing people put posts up like, "If you're still a Trump supporter, unfriend me," and we can't like stuff like that, deleting people. But I didn't delete nobody. The reason why is because if you're really caught up in this ideology, I want to see what the hell you're thinking. So what I be doing is, like I said, I didn't delete no Trump supporter because I want to see exactly what they be thinking and what they be posting as stuff goes on, so I can see how this is affecting people. And what I have learned by doing that is that this is the reason why this is a spirit, because these jokers get on code automatically. Unless there's like some, you know what I'm saying, secret hidden meeting that happens every goddamn day amongst Trump supporters around the world where they secretly converge and talk about what to say the next day, and that happens. If that's not happening, this shit is a spirit because this shit is automatic. These people are in unison. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like they got to think about, or there's nothing that happens where these people don't all react in unison. You know what I'm saying? That's why this is a spirit. This is deeper than just what you see and hear. This is some spiritual shit. These people are all on board and all on code and unity without even thinking about it, because to them, what Trump represents is more important than anything else in the world. Nothing else matters to them more than what Trump represents, which at the end of the day is about white supremacy and getting rid of whoever else is in the way, whether it's blacks or minorities or all, whatever else that means, whatever comes along with it. That's more important than anything else. They don't care about rape accusations. They don't care about womanizing. They don't care about bigotry. They don't care about adultery. None of this stuff matters more than the idea of what they're caught up in right now. People that are voting for Trump, who love Trump, there's nothing, like he said, the Joker came out when he first started running. He said, look, I can shoot a Joker in the middle of Fifth Avenue in Manhattan and I won't lose any supporters. 100% correct. So what that should be telling you is that since that is the case, and he has proven, did the Joker go shoot somebody? No, but he has done everything else you can do to lose supporters, and has done nothing but gain more supporters as this goes on. When he first came out, you know what I'm saying, when he first was running, I was like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's easy to be like, oh, a lot of this stuff is fake. All the, you know what I'm saying, the publicity around Trump and who the hell would be left. But yo, I'm here to tell you for sure, as a person that does a job where I be in many different communities every day, I'm here to tell you for a fact, there are motherfuckers out here who love Trump to death. Love the joke like I'm talking about. And you gotta understand what this also is doing. They're conditioning the people who are, when I say Trump, you gotta understand Trump is a spirit. Trump is also a noun and it's also a verb. To trump something means to override something, to come up and take over something, to by all means necessary win over something as a verb. As a noun, it can be identified as a card or as something that can be utilized to overcome something. So not only is it something that's a noun, it could be a verb, which means the noun is an action to do something, which is called trump. So it's no coincidence that the Joker is the president right now and all the stuff is going on because he's the Trump. The ideology is the Trump ideology all the way around the board. Biden is there in the debate to do nothing but throw him alley-oops to condition the people who are already on the Trump train and caught up in the Trump spirit. This is conditioning them to be more savage, more evil, more ignorant. That way, when the chaos really breaks out, they're already on board with the next step. They got to make sure these people that are caught up in this Trump thing are not just a little bit caught. You joker, they want to make sure these jokers are head over heels and knee deep for the final cause to the end. Where chaos breaks out and violence breaks out, they need them to really be on board. So it's basically like they're putting people through a initiation phase, making sure that you are who you say you are. Because one thing that in 2020 and Trump being the president has done, and each day that passes more and more, it is not allowing people who aren't really who they say they are to be hiding in the background no more. It's to the point now where you can't not really be who you say you are without being exposed. Like you can't act like you're not a Trump supporter at this point, or you can't act like you are, because there's too many different avenues for you to be exposed to find out who you truly are. And also, this is touching the inside of people's soul. So who you are now, you can't even help but to express who you really are because it has become that deep. It has now become that serious. So you can't even on your own hide who you really are at this point in time. That's why you're seeing a lot of people who you thought weren't a Trump supporter. And when I say Trump supporter, understand I don't mean the Trump as the person. I'm talking about the spirit that is out here right now, this Trump spirit. That's why the more time that passes, the people who you might have thought weren't a Trump supporter or a Trump spirit, you waking up every day like, damn, you too, this person too. And keep in mind, me, if you follow my channel, I always gotta give the disclaimer. To me, the whole thing is it's the machine is one unit. There's no two sides. You know what I'm saying? It's WWF wrestling to me, WWE, whatever you want to call it. But for the average citizen that's looking at this stuff, we're going through a transition in the world, on Earth. So they got to know who's really down or not, because the places I be going, they be having these big, huge Trump signs. They be like, no more bullshit. So that right there is whatever. Like, nobody cares about the kids that are seeing these signs. A 5-year-old kid asked their parent, what's the sign say? Like, most kids are growing up taught that curse words are bad. Like, you don't say shit, fuck, damn, and a couple other words. Like, so you gotta understand what's really going on. The conditioning of the human spirit to be aligned with savagery is being conditioned more and more every day. And the closer we get to this election, it's getting worse and worse and worse. The Joker called out the Proud Boys organization. I never heard of them until now. But it's just the whole, everything about it is just, this is what you need to be doing as a person in the world right now in America. You need to be getting ready for, like I said, chaos, food shortage, the absence of a government being there to help you in any kind of way. Because like I said a couple videos ago, a while ago, I told you, I said, look, Chaos is coming. There's no way that this don't end with chaos. There's not a possible way that this selection, election, whatever the hell you want to call it, Joker, there's no way that chaos doesn't come with this. It's not even a possibility. Not even possible. So just know that you need to be ready because the Trumpers are being conditioned to be in a warfare mind state, even down to the kids. You know what I'm saying? They're being conditioned to be in a warfare savagery mind state. So you got to be on the same thing if you are opposed to it. Because when it comes down to it, it don't matter if you participate or not. Republican, Democrat, like a person like me, I could care less about who any of them are. Like I gotta live my life regardless. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go to work, earn money, do what you gotta do, take care of yourself. So to me, I don't. It never matter who the president is. But that's not even gonna be good enough because you still got to exist in this world that's about to come. You still got to survive and maneuver inside of this bowl. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be on point. You got to be ready. Whatever side you choose to be on, Joker, just know you're gonna have to participate. You're not gonna be able to not participate in what's about. I ain't talking about the voting process. I'm talking about the chaos that's about to come. Here in Pennsylvania already, they've been already said they've been finding ballots thrown out. You know what I'm saying? So they're already setting the stage for, you know what I'm saying, chaos to happen. And the Joker just said himself, which we already been saying, people that have been paying attention to know. We have already all said that the Joker's not leaving peacefully if he loses. Like it's not even. Everybody been knew that. You know what I'm saying? That now they're just confirming that. Now he's telling white supremacists to stand by. You know what I'm saying? So and Joe Biden sitting there laughing at Trizzy. It felt like to me that he was laughing with them. When the moderator Chris Wallace said, "We're going to talk about the pandemic. Let's try to be serious." What it sounded like is he's telling these two jokers who are all schoolboys, you know what I'm saying, type buddies or whatever you want to call it. It seemed like pranksters, the head prankster telling the other pranksters, let's try to be serious so we can, you know what I'm saying? That's what it sounded like to me. By let's be serious, we're about to talk about the coronavirus. It sounded like he's trying to tell them, all right, let's act like we got to be serious now so we can, because we're talking about something that's important to the people watching. You know what I'm saying? So, Joker, just know, better be on point and be ready.